Hello, I am Becca Rue. You are watching Rue's Musings. Today's video is my third in the How Yoga Helps series. And today I want to talk about how yoga helps in that it really offers us a place in the world. So that means a place in the universe. It offers us a place in the philosophical experience of being alive. And as I talked about last week, it offers us a place in our bodies. I know a lot of us walk around feeling like, what's the point? Why am I here? All of these, easy breezy questions. What's the meaning of life? Those types of things. And yoga actually has a number of answers for us depending on the lineage in which you study. So for me, my very brief sort of overview of my now understanding of what my purpose is in the universe is my purpose is to fully know myself. So this is true for you too, should you subscribe to this philosophy. That the story goes, I think I mentioned this in Musings before, the universe in its infinite wisdom and freedom gets bored with those two things, gets bored with its infinite wisdom and gets bored with its infinite freedom. Because if you're totally free, meaning free of time and space, free of life and death, if you're the universe, you're like, I want to be the sun, I want to be Bob Dylan, I want to be an ant on a rock. You can be whatever you want to be. That the universe, she gets bored with her unbound freedom and chooses to take human form to better know her freedom. So each of us, maybe, if you subscribe to this philosophy, have chosen to take on this human form so that we may better know A, ourselves, and B, our freedom. We've chosen to be trapped in linear time, chosen to be trapped in life and death, and chosen to be trapped in our human struggles. The idea that we never feel quite whole, that we have a tendency to feel disconnected from ourselves and from the world around us. That we chose that so that we could work through those issues and better know how ultimately free we are. Maybe we're as free as the universe is, that we're free of time and space and free of life and death as well, should you choose to think about that. I also think inside of having a place in the universe, yoga helps because of the community at the studio, which is not to say that many yoga practitioners don't practice in a studio. They have a home practice that they do by themselves. But I have a practice at a studio, and those people have honestly become my family and my closest friends. And my day-to-day. So I think about that a lot, that when we were in grade school, all through elementary, middle school, and high school, you have that daily connection with those people. You see them every day, the people in your class, your teacher, and then obviously your family unit. You see them every day. So there's that timeline of you get to connect regularly so that you can better know your shifts because it's the same palette that you're coming to again and again and again. And in our adult lives, some of us have work, but my work's not, it's not like that. It's not the same every time. The studio is, you get to see the same people. You get to connect. They know what's going on in your life. They know who you are. They know who you are. I think about this with the videos too. Some people I've not ever met have said to me, oh, I watch your videos. I feel like I know you. And they do. Like, you guys really know me better than some other people in my life because you've heard all my intimate thoughts. So it helps in that way. It helps philosophically that when things are hard, for me, part of the philosophy is, like I said, oh, I'm supposed to be going through this so that I can know how I'll deal with it. Whether it's my dog dying, as I've posted a video about, or heartbreak, whatever it is, we get to take on the challenges and say, who am I in this? Instead of our tendency to want to bail from the hard things. You guys relate to that? I like to bail a little bit. And I taught this weekend, my 50-hour training started again, and there's this equation that I've told you before that is showing up equals easy equals, no, I'd said that totally backwards. Scratch that. Showing up equals hard equals happiness. Checking out equals easy. There's the easy. Checking out so easy. And we all like to check out in different ways. Equals unhappiness. And what's interesting about this call to action, that equation, is it's in every single moment. So you get to decide moment to moment to moment if you want to show up or if you want to check out. And I don't at all want this to sound like showing up is great and checking out is horrible. Because sometimes, like yesterday, after teaching for 6 hours, I was like, I just want to watch The Good Wife. I just want to sit on the couch and watch The Good Wife. By the end of my hours of watching television, I had a bad headache because I'm sitting horribly on the couch. But I did get to disconnect and feel calmer even though my head hurt. So the equation is true. Checking out equals easy. It was so easy to put on that show on the television. And then I had a headache. But it was worth it. I'm not upset about that decision at all. So that's another way philosophically that yoga has really helped me, and I've made lots of videos about this, to get out of the patterned mentality of good or bad. Well, if I had a headache, if I watch TV for 3 hours, then I must be a really bad person because that's not productive and that's not helping the universe and that's not helping my community. But for me, it was exactly what I needed. I don't feel bad about it, even though I had a headache. Good and bad, right and wrong, should and shouldn't really don't serve us to me. And yogic philosophy doesn't really think about it that way. Even inside of our bodies, the poses, and people ask me all the time, well, is this right? If I do this pose this way, is it right? I don't know. It could be more aligned or it could be less aligned, but less aligned isn't bad, just like watching television isn't bad, and more aligned isn't good, it's just more aligned. There's more to say, obviously, about yogic philosophy and how yoga gives us a space within the universe and then our bodies, because you show up, this I don't have to talk about much, you show up inside of your body again and again and again. So you really, as I said last week, create a relationship with your body so that your body feels like home, the universe feels like home, and then philosophically in the more esoteric levels of the world, I think most of us dedicated yogic practitioners have an understanding of why we're here and what we're doing. It's really helpful. Do you guys know where you are in the universe, what your place is in the universe, in your community, in your body? What do you think, philosophically? I'll see you next week. Please share this video with all of your friends, and I will see you. Bye.